refused to be part of a co-option by the DA. I explained to you that the DA said moonshot. When the moonshot failed, it went to mobilize the ANC, but the agenda is still the same, to achieve the objective of the moonshot. Ourselves, Mkhonto Wesizwe, ANC, combined were 75% of the votes. We can change this constitution. Helen Zille says, we took a conscious decision that there will never be ANC, EFF, Mkhonto Wesizwe alliance. It will never happen. Why? They know that that alliance is going to bring meaningful changes, not some lip service. They know that when we say we'll expropriate land without compensation, they will say it's unconstitutional. We amend the constitution to make it constitutional and then expropriate the land. They know what we are capable of. And the ANC lies through its teeth that we made unreasonable demands. But no journalist cared to ask them, what were those unreasonable demands the EFF made? King in Trelungur EFF asked for, which the DA did not ask for. What is it that made you and the EFF to fight so much that you don't even want to see one another? Because anyway, MK, ANC, EFF is the same family. We come from the same things. There is nothing I'm saying today which Nelson Mandela did not say, by the way. Everything that we're saying, it is in the Freedom Charter. So when you say the EFF demanded unreasonable thing, just tell us one thing which they asked for, which is outside the Freedom Charter. What is it? This illiterate Mbalula will never tell you what is the story about the whole thing. He has got no idea. He just says, no, they are unreasonable. Now they are telling us that there are black parties. What about black parties? The ANC has declared itself a non-racial organization long before it went into alliance with the DA. But when you ask them, why are you working with the DA? They say, we want a non-racial GNU. So we said to them, oh, all along without the DA, were you being racial? Because it looks like you are now being non-racial when there is DA. The non-racialism of the ANC, including the non-racialism of the National Democratic Revolution, requires no validation of the DA. It has always been without the DA. And this distortion must never be accepted. So, when people have sold out, they will say all kinds of things they want to say. But it's not true. We have never made unreasonable demand. One of the unreasonable demands we made in 2016 was that Zuma must resign as a president before we give the ANC our votes. They refused. In this year negotiations, we said, we are not even asking for your president to resign. If you don't want to go into a government with us, we are prepared as the EFF to sit outside government, but vote for a minority government. Which is what we're doing in Gauteng, by the way. The ANC in Gauteng refused to go with the DA. As a result, they've got 36%. From time to time, for them to pass anything, they come to the EFF and MK and say, these are the issues we negotiate, we vote for them. The ANC said no to DA. They passed their budget. What stopped Ramaphosa? The ANC in Gauteng does that with 36%. Ramaphosa has got 40%. What stops him from constituting a minority government? Wes, Mapantiti are prepared to give him their percentage. Olomisa is prepared to give him a percentage. PAC is prepared. So it's even beyond 40%. With all those as convicts, criminals, that's how disparate they are. They even go and take criminals into government. Now the criminals are embarrassing them because they don't know anything about governance. So Cyril can govern this country, doesn't need the DA, he doesn't need the Freedom Front Plus. But because he is sold out, he can never go on without those people.